Nigga fan 007. What up? You good? I'm alive, I'm breathing. Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Fucking head, man. Drop this shit. What up?
We got Tink on and we got Swave on. We doing the ball breakdown. What up, Tink? You on?
What's up? What's up? Yeah.
The demon. What up?
What's going on, man?
What's going on?
Talk to
the
me.
battle. How you calling the battle?
Like I've been called it, 2-1 either way, without the gas.
Okay.
I mean,
I don't take nothing away from that. I mean, y'all call it what y'all want, but I look at it like this. I feel as though the fact that, everybody got to see the old Swave show up, that in the building it was convincing. It was just like, okay, he back. But when you watch it on camera, he knows just like I know. It was crazier in the building than it was on camera because he was. I look at it like
crazy in the building. Everything's gonna be crazy in the building. Live is always crazier because you feed it off energy. The camera don't pick up the energy. When you're looking at it on film, you don't get the same energy that you feeding off of people in the room. So everything's always gonna be live in the building. You know what I mean? My goal was to try to make it look as close to what it was in the building on footage. That's what any battle rapper goal is. And I think I succeeded, especially from what I'm hearing.
But listen, if you feel that way, why you making posters and all groups explaining yourself?
No. I'm doing that. Like I told these niggas before you got on, my man Cuddy had me do that, and I just felt like it was a good idea. That sometimes I ain't gonna front. Some of these trolls rub me the wrong way. Cap, I thought you got rid of all the trolls, my nigga. And some niggas say shit like, so I just felt like, you know what, let me put up an analogy. My first post was an analogy about the math problem, whatever. I put that up just so people could see it in a different way other than rap music. Feel me? And then truthfully, I kind of got a response out of that one. Niggas actually, okay, I see what you're saying. Because you still got a couple people. And then after talking to my man DJ Cuddy, he was like, yo, do a breakdown and shit, go live and break down a battle. And I just did that. So it's not me really complaining. Like, I feel how I feel, bro. Like, it ain't.
Okay, but can you say, listen, though, bro.
Hold on.
Can you say this, bro? Okay, listen, can you say this? Go back from our original interviews right after we stepped off stage. You like, I'm not.
That Tink phone.
I'm about to say, is that my phone? I can't hear him really.
Nah, that Tink phone.
I heard him say something about the original interviews off.
Nah, that ain't my phone.
Oh, now you good now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you. Yeah, we got you now.
Can you hear me?
What you were saying? Go back.
Yeah, you good.
I hear you.
Yeah, no, I just was being quiet. Yeah, I was just being quiet. I wasn't talking. I said, now go back to our original interviews when we stepped off that stage. You was telling like the media, I know Tink, I know this, that, third. You can't possibly say you looked at the footage and feel like you clearly wiped out every round without the gas, period. You say, yo, ready? The whole crowd went crazy. I don't feel like you said nothing in your material that in round one, you feel what I'm saying, besides the whole room spinning and all that. I like that shit. But besides that, I didn't feel like you were saying too much crazy shit. It was just the average Swave shit, but it was more than what we seen versus the Saga and Danny Myers, so niggas was happy to see you back. But I don't take away from your performance. I'm just telling you that, no, I don't think so. I just feel like I don't think nothing you said in your first round was better than my whole leather texture shit. I don't feel like nothing you said in there was better than part of lasagna up.
That lasagna line wasn't that hot thing. Like, come on, keep it real. It wasn't that, but the leather texture was the best line in your whole battle. That and the
my whole battle.
Yeah, the prosthetic. Your third round was your best round. It was better than your first and your second. Your third round was the best round, and you messed that up because you ended me. You look like you was defeated. See, you look defeated.
No, I'm gonna tell you the only thing.
You stopped damn near every round like you had more, but you couldn't remember it, so you just gave up. That's how you stopped every round. Maybe except
not at all. Not at all. I stopped. Listen, I'm ready to tell you why I stopped. I stopped my round short because the end of my second and third, I was going to take shots, but I already seen how the crowd and momentum shift. So this is me dealing with it as an artist as it's coming along. Now, mind you, this is the position that I never been in before. So me knowing that my material is crazy, and the fans, all they giving me, and you know this because you on stage, the whole couple front rows is just giving me the nasty face, like the knee, like, ooh, like he said some shit, but they not reacting. You say, like, put a cross on your head like 21 Savage, they go crazy. You say Tink, they went crazy. Hey, this shit you was saying, bro, I feel like it was sad. They was average bars, bro.
Those was better bars than anything you said in your bars. Those bars is better than anything you said in any round.
I don't believe that. I absolutely don't believe that.
You don't believe it because you wrote your bars, but act around. Look, Tink, I've been asking around. Any bars. I don't have anybody quoting any bars from you. Nothing. Everything being quoted from this. How many people said you bodied me in the building and then got on Angry Fan Movement or got on Unbiased and say it looked different on camera and live it was this or that? So where you had to get on there and explain yourself. So why did you have to get up there? I haven't explained myself not one time. You know, you got a couple consistent niggas. Another reason why I did it, because I got a couple nerd niggas that actually hit my inbox saying, you know what I mean? After I said what I said to them in the Angry Fan post, niggas inbox you like, yo, my nigga, I ain't gonna lie. Like, my nigga, you really felt like you had to inbox me? All right, so let me address this. This is why I really did.
But that's the fans anyway.
Huh?
But that's the fans anyway, bro. We got a job to do like they got a job to do.
But you know, I'm human. Sometimes fans get under a nigga's skin. And this was...
definitely.
You know,
yeah, I'm listening.
Like, I keep it real.
Yeah,
I got a fan in my inbox. That I'm actually arguing with because he talk about he coming to Born Legacy 4 to see you because he got 5 daughters and he ain't like the daughter line. And I'm like, I don't even know this nigga. But I'm like, yo, my nigga, you ain't gonna do that thing.
But a fan to do anything to feel involved, bro. You see, we go through this every day. I have 30 fans tagging me on every stat, wanting me to respond. You feel what I'm saying? Just want to feel important. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, like I told you, the culture is fucking changing.
You might be absolutely right about me responding to them niggas, but, you know, something just prompted me to do it. I could be wrong. I might have played myself by doing it, but I did it. What's done is done. You know what I mean? I keep it.
So I don't say that.
Huh?
It's part of the culture for you to. It's part of the culture for you to respond. But my thing is when you trying to persuade. Yeah, but when you trying to persuade people, like when you trying to persuade people by putting this in like just like 10 times 10 rather than 10 times 2 and all this, you try to persuade the crowd. We both had an original feeling. You left thinking that you 3-0 me, body back 9-0. I left feeling like I won the first, and the other two was closer than the crowd made it seem. Now, hold on, listen. Now, after the battle over, I'm not recanting. I'm not going there arguing with no fans about anything. I know what I said. I feel like, okay, I know I didn't die 3 or body bag or like that. I know that. This is the same shit they rock went through DNA. The crowd, it ain't your fault. I'm not telling you that you brought gas. I'm telling you that it was gas. The whole situation was gas. I'm not saying that you told niggas, yo, don't cheer for me or nothing like that. That ain't how the culture works. I'm just telling you the momentum shifted immediately once they seen the old Swave back. Period. Everything was getting gas. I'm not saying your material was trash or nothing like that. This is something I was a victim of. I was a victim of how the culture can shift. That's how I feel. I feel like, okay, now I feel like if me and you would have did that in a quiet room, that would have been way closer than what the crowd put on to believe. And you see that watching it because if you didn't don't believe that, then you wouldn't be sitting here trying to explain yourself on multiple stats. And every time people comment,
it would have had the outcome. If I had my bars and you had your bars, anywhere we did this would have been the outcome.
And that's the way you feel.
And you performed the way you performed anywhere we did this, it would have been the same outcome.
Yeah, and that's what people. But look, that's what they're saying.
Detroit, St. Louis,
listen,
like anywhere.
This is where they get it. This is where they get it confused because like a lot of people saying, "Yo, Tink didn't seem like yourself." This, that, and the third. But when you on stage and you know you giving it up, and then a motherfucker go crazy over the smallest bar on the other end, and it just make you sit there and wonder. So by the time round 2 or 3 come through, I'm like, oh man, this how they gonna do me? Like basically, I feel like I ain't have a fair shot in that building. Not saying that this is something that you know is URL fault or anything like that. I just felt like at that moment I didn't get a fair shot. I feel like niggas was fucking with
you didn't have a fair shot, bro, because you battled Mike P in the same building and got a great response.
I'm not saying.
I believe your material for Mike P was way better than what you came with. Way better. I believe that after hearing your Angry Fan interview, your material should have been way better to back up what you was talking on the last interview. That's how I feel. I felt like I made my bars up because after hearing your interview, I really thought you had some shit. So I revised my bars. Yes, I did. You made me go back to the drawing board, boy. But I feel like I shouldn't even have to. I took time away from playing with my son and my kids to rewrite bars when I could have killed you with the first draft.
But that's all fine and dandy for you to feel like that. We don't know what you had from the gate. We know you revised this shit like as you should. You feel what I'm saying? But either way you want to cut it, I still feel like people are starting to listen to your material without the gas, and it's not seeming what they thought it was seeming. You can't cut that. And you've been dealing with that. You've been dealing with that all day since the battle dropped, having to tell fans your side of the story when they're going to think what they want to think. That's like me getting on the fan saying, yo, Tink got 3-0 body bag, and me getting up there saying, yo, right, I won round 1, or I won round 3, this, that, and third. This is the non-ending argument that you're trying to put on or trying to explain to yourself when we know how the culture works. Let's do our job. Let the fans do their job. Some going to take your side, some going to take my side.
I disagree with you on that thing because you're absolutely right with that. I should have never let the fans get me to the point, especially when I already knew I had it in the bag. So it's like I let them pull me out of character. You're right. You absolutely right. And maybe I shouldn't have did it, but I did it. You know what I mean? I let my nigga DJ Cuddy, when he told me about going live and breaking out a battle, we was smoking, and it just, you know how you get high, it just seemed like a great idea. Like, ooh, that would be fire. And that's what it was. Nigga, like, okay, I did it.
Yeah, I don't trip. I just come from experiences. Like even with me and Mike P battle, when I got up there explaining my bars that I had for Mike P, it's like, yo, why you explaining it? They feel the way they feel anyway. You feel what I'm saying? You can't explain the bar. Then everybody asking me, yo, what do the J400 this mean? It's like nobody didn't see us out there going back and forth before the battle started. So it's like you can't really give everybody an insight from a fan point of view. They don't really know what goes on. You feel what I'm saying? They know who their favorites is. They know who they fucking with. So me trying to persuade anybody will never happen from here on out. It didn't happen before. I didn't learn from that. Now I just let everybody decide. I told Angry Fan after the battle happened, I said, Cap, I feel like the battle closer than what people making it seem. I feel like I won round 1. I feel like round 2 was a little closer than it make it seem, and we both snapped round 3. But he made a movie. I didn't take nothing from you. I feel like live in the building, I feel like, okay, yo, he didn't have the silence, he didn't have the ill will. Okay, this is taking performance to another level. So this is me learning at the same time. Or as a fan want to say, at the same time I'm getting my ass kicked or whatever, I'm learning. But it's like my thing is, it's like, okay, all right, this is another element to battle rap. This is about entertainment, selling tickets. This is a vet move. I took it for what it's worth, but I still took it like the whole situation was gas, even round 3. Saga came out and said absolutely nothing for 4 to 8 bars, and the crowd still was going crazy. He said nothing, not a haymaker, not a bar.
Listen, this is what my third round I wrote to be a movie. It wasn't punchline heavy until towards the end. It wasn't bar heavy until the end. It was painting a picture. In order to paint a picture, I gotta give niggas. All right, Saga. I keep it real. I told him to get 8 bars. I really didn't want him to go too crazy because I didn't want niggas saying I only won because of Saga. In fact, I see a nigga saying the opposite. Saga ain't even say that much. Oh, Saga. But some niggas some people telling me they ain't like my third because I bought Saga out. They thought that that team up shit was corny. And I'm like, yo, it wasn't. I just wanted him. He was the best nigga to help me paint this picture I was trying to see that I saw in my head. And I didn't want him to get too bar heavy because I just
but
wanted
this is what I mean.
to say what you needed to do to lead into what I'm trying to do. That's it. Saga ain't have to get too ball heavy. I'm glad he did.
Okay, now this is what I'm saying. Now let me explain this to you. Let me explain to you though. This is what I'm trying to explain to you. The whole situation with Saga, I feel like that's what made the round closer anyway. The fact that you got Saga out and it dumbed down your performance. I honestly feel like the first half of your third round was dry. Trying to get into the shit. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's something different. You've never done that before. I feel like it was uncharted territory. But this is my thing. I honestly feel like without let's just focus on round 3. Without none of the gifts, bro, that shit way closer than what it is. Like the theatrics, you walking around on stage, you was hyped. You made it more than what it was. I had shit that niggas wasn't going crazy for. Round 3, I seen Saga with the mic on his shit. So I started improvising, freestyling, like you and Saga can both get on your knees and pray to God. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm improvising. So when we talking about I actually breaking bars down, I foreseen that in my third round. I already started taking shots. So my whole thing is for him to get out there and don't say nothing was pointless to me. Anybody could have did that. And then, like I said, when I tell niggas, okay, I say you usually pray in your battles, but use a demon angle versus Saga, but play the Christian tonight. Use a hypocrite. So, like, this is shit that's going over people's head. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's like, okay, at the end of the day, it's like, okay, you battling the side, you battling the...
Before you got on the phone, I just brought that line up. Didn't I, y'all? I just brought up that you said that. You played right into my hands by saying that because I knew you was going to say that because I would have said that. And if you think about it, I used a demon angle on Saga, and I used a demon angle on you, too. I ain't used no Christian angle. Saga did the Christian shit. I used the demon that you that's named after.
This is your material. This is your material. What are you talking about? You okay? This material, so it's your material. So it is a Christian angle. The fact that you brought Saga in is a Christian angle itself. So you didn't have to physically say anything.
It would have been the best way. It was better to use the actual Christian to do the exorcism part that I seen in my head. I could have did it by myself, but it wouldn't have played right because I'm not a Christian like that. I don't even know the words that they really use to pull demons out of niggas. Saga does.
Right.
I could have hit.
Right. That's why.
I could have been.
That's why I
told you what to say, but that's corny. And then I played off the fact that you took shots at him in your Mike D battle. So I actually was trying to build a future for that battle, for you and him to go at it. And you can ask Saga, you can ask anybody that knew about what I was doing beforehand. I was trying to actually set it up so you and Saga could battle next.
Yeah, I gave you credit on that. The whole creativity.
I see a lot of people saying they want to see that now. So
that's going to happen, Rookie versus Morris.
I actually made room for you to get another plate on URL with Saga.
But me and my plates on URL ain't going nowhere. I got a bigger opponent than you in my next battle. So it's like it ain't going nowhere. At the end of the day, this is the game. I feel as though this battle could have did more for you anyway. I was going to get who I was going to get anyway. I got my next couple opponents already envisioned and lined up for me marketing myself. I didn't need you to market me. My whole thing is I feel like flat out, you feel what I'm saying? I feel like that
you got a
the battle was closer than what it was.
You got B-Dot, bro. I got T-Top. Oh, that's your fact. But
you got T-Top.
B-Dot is a bigger opponent than you. Oh. He's a bigger opponent than you as of right now. This is what I'm saying. B-Dot has more buzz, and he's a bigger opponent than you as of right now. And I'm not saying overall, career-wise. It's a big step, just like T-Top bigger than me. It ain't nothing like it.
B-Dot is not a bigger opponent than me for you right now.
Come on now, bro. Come on.
Come on now. Say what? B-Dot just shot the world coming in sounding like Lux and spitting some shit and get past a nigga. He battled Daylight. Daylight didn't even rap. He battled. Who else he battled? Don't get me wrong. B-Dot nice. But B-Dot, he got a style that's going to wear out in a minute if he keep it up. Niggas already saying it about Lux. What you think they're going to say about B-Dot?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's just the it factor right there. He's hot right there.
What's the it factor?
You know what I'm saying?
Right now, he about to battle E Hart.
Yeah, which don't make no sense to me. That's why we can't make BL. We was locked in for BL4. The fact that he said he needed more time to prepare got it pushed back to BL5.
Because y'all was on Angry Fan arguing. Y'all set that up a long time ago.
Nah, it ain't y'all. This is me. This is me.
Saga, it may be a better fight, but you battling Saga will be a bigger battle.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, the bigger battle's going to come to me. This is my thing. I'm here for the competition. I'm here to kill or be killed. If I say, and this is the thing, me and D-Dot wouldn't even come about if it wasn't for me marketing myself. I seen him chasing Saga and felt like Saga was here, so I stepped up. I spoke up. So you feel what I'm saying? My thing is I'm
taking that from you. Ain't nobody taking that from you. You're supposed to. That's the nature of the beast that we live in. But I'm saying you set that up from Angry Fan. Like, y'all had y'all little 1-2 on Angry Fan that got everybody questioning what would happen in that battle now. You say same thing that happened when you took shots. Same thing that happened when you took shots at Saga in the Mike P battle. People was wondering what would happen in that battle now. You know what I mean? So it's not
that's a good
real different. Huh?
This is why I feel it's a difference, because people know that storyline to a certain extent. It's good versus evil. You know the storyline to a certain extent.
Either way you go with it, it's good versus evil, though. Either way you go with it, versus Saga or versus B-Dot, is going to be good versus evil. Not at all, because see, but the thing is with B-Dot is B-Dot ain't nothing but who we are. We all lost niggas. He don't even know it. You feel what I'm saying? He's a lost nigga, but he's a conscious brother. He's very intelligent. You feel what I'm saying? So with B-Dot is the person that I would have to angle. I would have to angle him. Saga, I don't really have to angle him. I can talk down on Saga. I can just evilly get rid of Saga. With B-Dot, it takes a whole other train of thought and process. You got to break him down. You got to break his teachers down, his leader down. You have to do what he coming to do to you. B-Dot is the type of nigga that's going to study every battle, watch your weaknesses, and open it up for the world to see. Yeah, I agree with you on that. He definitely seemed like.
So my thing is, I'm not religious. You see what I'm saying? I'm not. Only thing he had with me is an evil angle, fat jokes, and him reiterating things I did in previous battles. That's all he really got to a certain extent with me. My thing is ain't nobody never opened up on B-Dot pause. Nobody never really dug in his style, his swag, and questioned anything he stood for. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what Saga scared to have that conversation. You know, Danny Myers rapped to him. Just like I rap to you, I rap to you. That was not.
You right.
That was my mistake. I didn't come to talk to you until the third round, and I didn't really focus on talking to you. You feel what I'm saying? I was more focused on, making sure my material was what I wanted it to be instead of angling you out, really talking to you.
Because in your last Angry Fan Radio, you thought you had niggas thinking you came and talked to me, nigga. Right, y'all?
Yeah, but that.
Nigga said, yo, Tink, we got you 2-1. You was like, man, fuck that. He ain't winning a round. I'm going to talk to that boy all battle. That's not
exactly. And with that, so in a sense, what did that Angry Fan interview do for your career? Because you back buzzing, and before that, you had plans on coming to play games.
Listen,
you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day,
I have plans on coming with jokes. Okay. Fuck what you think. You know how we chop it up all the time.
You big bro with all. But this is my thing.
Until that interview.
This is what it's about. This is what it's about. It ain't about you being nice and you being the gatekeeper no more. It's about you entertaining and being able to sell tickets, and you prove that. Yeah. So at the end of the day, it's like I don't take nothing from your performance. I feel as though, nigga, I feel as though I got you where you at right now. That Swave never happened before. That involved that performance. I feel like I did that. So at the end of the day, I feel like
just you though. It was you helped. You helped. Your Angry Fan interview helped, but it wasn't just you. There was a lot of shit going on that I just felt like I needed to brush off and really come with an A game for niggas. And that's just what I did.
Yeah.
It so happened you was the nigga.
Exactly, but my thing is everything is a lesson learned to me. I'm very intelligent. You feel what I'm saying? And I look at it like either way. However motherfucker want to call it, I still, even if a motherfucker want to call it 3-0, A nigga can't say you bodied me, you clearly killed me every round. I don't feel like that. Without the gas, I don't feel like that. I feel like, honestly, I won first round, and I feel like third round is closer than what it was. But if a nigga say 2-1 Swave, I'm not mad at that. I went in there with a legend. I got him back on his shit because he planned to play, which should let you know I'm always marketing myself in my battles to the fullest extent because I know what the game is about. Selling tickets, it ain't about being nice and having a fan base that just want to see you on URL. I already knew what I had lined up. A lot of people, this is what y'all got to understand behind the scenes. A lot of fans don't get this. When you go on that URL stage and you honestly feel like you lost flat out, you become vulnerable way before anything. Niggas know when you leave that stage, you get talked to right then and there. You coming back for this. I'm going to get this for you. I'm going to try to put this together. If you don't get talked to, you become vulnerable. I already knew what it was when I left. You feel what I'm saying? I knew what I had going on. But take Saga, for instance. Saga goes in there, he loses the chest, and now all of a sudden he got interviews saying he finally won B-Dot. What happened? You feel what I'm saying? You know that this is just being 100. You know that, okay? Yeah. Making sense. You know what I'm saying? It's about making sense. So now that you lose and you feel like you might hit the bench for a few months or something, I take B-Dot. You feel what I'm saying? Now because you know B-Dot.
Hold on. Saga declined the B-Dot battle before or something?
Nigga, he been declined the battle. He said, what has he done? He hasn't done enough. But then as soon as he loses the chest, not the next day, not the day after that, he gets right on stage, goes outside and do interviews saying he won't do that. Who does that? We know if he would have beat Saga, he would have been the last person on his mind. But now I'm saying, this is how the game goes. Saga not relying on the fact, he's not relying on the fact that he's different. He Christian, yes, a few other Christian rappers, but he's different. Perfect your differentness like how I'm trying to do. I know I ain't going nowhere because I'm different. I know a lot of people ain't going to like me. A lot of people going to feel like I'm trash. I'm different. When you trying to train the ear to something that ain't used to, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna come across a couple rough bumps in the road. So my thing is, I'm still perfecting my craft. I'm still perfecting my style. You know what I'm saying? And still being original with it. I'm not mad at nothing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't walk away like, yo, I got my ass kicked. I didn't feel like that. You seen how we got down right after the battle. We sat outside, kicked this smoke, and I told you how I felt. You got a lot of people, and we're going to clear this up. Yeah, you got a lot of people who say, yo, Swave, check that nigga for the shit about his door. You know when we got on stage and we busted up, I told you, nigga, this battle rap. You got soft skin, and you don't need to have that. Stop feeding into everything. You was feeding into Hitman. You didn't even know what was going on. You was just jumping out the window on some sensitive stuff. We talked about that. And at the end of the day, I told you, nigga, I don't know your child personally. This is battle rap. This is what we get paid to do. What? None of it personal. If you felt as though it was personal, me knowing you and knowing of you, you would have hit me in my mouth and it would have went from there. So at the end of the day, we know this is battle rap. So for you to sit there and get emotional, that's the only thing I feel like you need to work on as a vet. Your emotions, that's it. You're a gatekeeper in the game, and you're very emotional. That's the only issue that I have, period. You the bro, I just feel like you just emotional with a lot of things. Not calling you a crybaby or nothing, that's just being passionate. You feel what I'm saying? You're emotional. That's just how I felt. Then you got people who want to tag you in it, and then we create a situation where me and you already talk. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we know what it is. This is battle rap. Nigga come to kill the kids, do whatever, it's cool. I'm not.
I think I have been emotional lately. I'm not really an emotional nigga, but just a lot of shit been happening. So I think my shit is on. I'm at the red line. I'm at the point where any nigga say something crazy, I'm jumping off the deep end. That's what I'm at right now. I do need to calm down. That's why I smoke.
Nigga fan 007. What up? You good? I'm alive, I'm breathing. Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Fucking head, man. Drop this shit.